Do you think I could claim squatters' rights and take over this place? I could make it a birds-only club, an exclusive hotspot for discerning fowlers.
Alright, welcome back to Dreamfall Chapters, and it's been a little while since I actually recorded the open lobby screen, or whatever you want to call it, the start screen, I guess. But I noticed that it has changed for the first time in a while, and there's a little bird tweeting in the window there, just kind of chilling, which I thought was kind of interesting. I also think the background might have changed a bit, like, it looks far more green, but that might be because of an update, I'm not real sure. But, without further ado, we go back on our adventure with Kian and, Crow.
Home sweet home. I'm sure you remember this place. I mean, you raided it and arrested everyone and directly contributed to closing it down for good. Remember?
Yes, Bird, I remember.
Good. Yeah, it's a far cry from how it looked back in those happy days, but I've nested here. It's not bad. Also, it's Crow. My name is Crow.
What does this place have to do with the tower?
Okay, right. So, there's a secret passage leading from the cellar into a ruined subterranean city below Marcuria. Both April and Zoe used it. I've been through there a few times myself. Purely for research purposes, of course. Not to look for treasure.
Where's the cellar?
Behind the bar and to the right.
Thank you, Mr. Crow. Alrighty, well, let's just check out the bar real quick before we end up leaving. Oh, alright. Doesn't look like it's really changed all that much since we were here with Zoe. I think this is the first time Kian's actually been here since he shut it down. And it's interesting because the guy who traded on us was actually over the, like, all of it happened over the bar. Like, I think he was angry because his mother, I think it was, got put in jail over it, and he ended up joining the resistance, and then later turned on the resistance. Well-dressed rebel.
That one looks better dressed than most of the other rebels. He doesn't quite fit in.
Well, neither do we. Let's talk to him.
Hoi, Alvane Dar. It's an honor seeing your eyes.
It's an honor seeing my eyes?
Dar is an honorific in Azadir, and Hoi a common greeting. He must have had interactions with Azadi, or studied the language and culture.
Oh, okay, so he's like a scholar.
If he has something to say to me, he will say it.
No,
Dar
let's
is an
talk to him.
honorific.
Who taught you the proper Azadi form of address?
Oh, I did business with with the Azadi for several years. Until my aunt's tavern was shut down and she was arrested. Until I learned what was really happening. You took part in that raid. At the Journeyman Inn. Benreem Salmin is my mother's sister. She raised me after my mother died. I took her surname. I'm Jakai. Jakai Salmin.
Oh, I see. Alright,
I arrested his aunt, but apologizing won't do anything to change that.
Oh, okay.
I was following orders when I arrested his aunt, but that doesn't absolve me of responsibility.
I was under orders to arrest her. I'm sorry for what happened to her. Your aunt is a strong and honorable woman.
Oh, I don't blame you, Dar. Neither does my aunt. In fact, it was her idea to break you out. She knows you'll be an asset to us. You know, I only joined the Resistance less than a year ago. Before that, I was a businessman, and my customers were mostly Azadi.
I don't have time to listen to his story now.
No, encourage
He
him.
obviously wants to tell me his story. I should let him.
Hey, if he's treating you with respect, there's no reason to cut him off now.
It was good business. I profited from the occupation. I made a lot of money. It shames me to admit it now, but I actually believed in the Azadi. What they were saying made sense. Even the things they say about magicals. For a while, I blamed them for everything. I even went so far as to join the National Front for Faith and Family. Do you know who they are? Azadi collaborators. Anti-magical crusaders. Turncoats. I'm not proud of that.
He has a lot on his chest, but I don't have time for any more. Not now. This story seems important to him. He needs to get this off his chest. I should let him continue.
I'm also kind of curious where this is going.
But then, when my aunt was detained and sentenced to 5 years in Cold Stone, it changed everything. Opened my eyes. I realized it wasn't the Magicals who were at fault. It was the Azadi. It was us. Those of us who didn't speak up or take action. Those of us who'd betrayed our own.
I think I've heard enough of his story. He's obviously looking for redemption. Why he thinks he'll find that with me, I have no idea. But I should not encourage him further. He really wants to get this off his chest. I understand. I'll let him finish his story.
I sought out the resistance, and now here I am, with all these brave people, like Anu. She's great, isn't she? I'm really impressed with how she holds up. Boy, the Zid are really striking people. So pretty. Anyway, that's my story.
It's quite a story.
Isn't it, though? I'm glad to have you with us, Dar. It'll make a huge difference. You have my support.
I should be getting ready for tonight.
Of course, Alvane Dar. Kian, I'm sorry for going on and on. Good luck out there.
Quite alright, sir. It's good to listen.
Jakai, nephew to the innkeeper Benrime Salmin. She's a good woman. Him, I'm not so sure of yet.
You know, it's okay to not be sure of him. You don't have to trust him. You don't even have to like him. But, you know, I feel like it's good to at least listen, because you can kind of learn more and kind of make informed decisions rather than purely judging somebody based on your first initial thoughts on somebody. Because there's a quote that I often heard that I actually really like, is it's hard to hate someone if you understand them. You know, a lot of people, their drive to do something is based off of trying to do the right thing most of the time. And not always does it go right. Sometimes they could have meant the best and things turn out horrible. Like him with April, it seemed like he wanted to trust her, talk to her, and learn more from her. And he ended up getting imprisoned for not doing his job and killing her. You know, he had doubts. Like, I think he was angry because his mother, I think it was, got put in jail over it, and he ended up joining the Resistance, and then later turned on the Resistance, maybe purely because we joined. I'm not real sure. And then he ended up, as you saw in previous episode, got completely shanked by the guy. He got double-crossed. So he's just having a whole bout of luck. I'm not going to say that he didn't kind of deserve it for what he did, and possibly, I wonder if Inu's gonna survive, but I have a feeling that the lady that we spared, the blue lady that looks kind of like, God, what's her name? God, it's been a while since I played this game, but the little girl, it looks like her mom. I'll just show pictures so you guys know who I'm talking about. Alright, let's look at Crow.
For a bird, he appears remarkably intelligent. Annoying, but intelligent.
Aw, but I like Crow. He's got a unique personality.
The cellar door is behind the bar.
Aren't you gonna come with us, little bud? I figured since Zoe's not with you anymore, you can, you know, hang out with us.
Do you think I could claim squatters' rights and take over this place? I could make it a birds-only club. An exclusive hotspot for discerning fowls.
You know, if you weren't a magical and couldn't talk, you couldn't really claim ownership. But even if you did, I think that, well, I guess technically that one guy burst into flames, so you don't have to worry about him. But I don't know if being a magical here is a good idea, dude. You might want to fly to another town, maybe like a town over or so, where maybe they're a little nicer.
This is the cellar door?
They've boarded it up? It wasn't boarded up the last time I checked. Or maybe it was. To be honest, I haven't been down there in ages. Well, I guess this is it. There's no way past those flimsy wooden boards. How about grabbing a cup of ale and a front seat to the end of the world? This is it. The end of our journey. And we came so close. I have to say, this turned out to be quite the twist.
You know, Crow, I question, considering
I
you don't
forgot my
have...
purse somewhere, so I'm dead broke. Can you buy me a drink as we watch the world burn?
Yes, I can, friend. But the world's not burning just
Just
yet.
let it go, Kian. There's no way past this impassable door. Foiled by wooden boards. Oh, the humanity.
But I think to myself, how
This
the
is
hell...
it. The end of our journey. And we came so close. I have to say, this turned out to be quite the twist.
Anything else, Bird? Anything else?
I forgot my purse somewhere, so I'm dead broke. Can you buy me a drink
Alright,
as we
he's
watch the
apparently
world
going
burn?
to keep talking, so I'm going to mute the chat for a minute. Anyway, it seems like this door, like, how would he have been able to get down there without hands? Has the door just opened before and then they boarded it shut, or... Can you shapeshift? Is there something I should know? Are you a troll? Are you testing me, Bird? Yeah, he's basically just stuck on a loop, so I muted him for a second.
I forgot my purse somewhere, so I'm
A
dead
flimsy
broke.
thing. It
Can
won't
you buy
stop
me a drink as we watch
or
the
my
world
foot.
burn?
I believe it. Foot to it. Yeah! Damn, that kung fu action.
Okay, violence. I'm not used to adventuring with people who resort to violence. I have to say, it's very refreshing not having to look for keys or levers or trying to trick wizards into lowering bridges. We should have brought you along from the start. You would have saved us a lot of time.
Damn straight.
Let's go, Bird.
Crow, seriously.
Aw,
Watch
well, at
your
least
step,
he's...
big guy. Here we are, this is it. The entrance to the grand underground realm beneath Marcuria. It doesn't look so grand from this side, but believe me, it's grand.
Well, at least he wants you around. Kian, that is. What's with all these hooks? That's not ominous or nothing. You guys just keeping your meat hooks down here? Although, last time I checked, they don't have meat-shaped or S-shaped meat hooks. At least, I don't think so. What are those supposed to be? Like, what is this? Here, that wouldn't have been down here. Why would they have one down here? I still don't know what those things do. I mean, I've got theories, but I'm not real sure. They were burning the magicals, if I recall, I think for their energy. I don't know if they actually ever said it, but at least it seemed implied. But why would they have one down here? That doesn't make any sense.
There's nothing here.
No, watch this. This next part is truly awesome. Ahem.
Oh?
Look! Not bad, eh? Just like with your foot upstairs, except with my voice.
How are we supposed to fit through there, Crow?
Come on! What are you waiting for?
I can't get through there.
Oh, sure you can. It's just... Ooh, yeah, no. I see what you mean. That would be a tight squeeze. You're bigger than I thought, big guy. Weird. When April and Zoe did it, they fit perfectly, and they're not that much smaller than... Wait, I know. You need to sing.
Sing.
Oh, dear God.
Makes perfect sense. Bird makes music, bird-sized hole appears, human makes music. Well, you do the math.
I can't sing.
That's what I was
You
thinking.
have a sing hole in your face. Blow air through it. Go on. The fate of the universe depends on it.
Fine. How does it go again?
Now you. Go!
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
No. That's all wrong. Try again.
Remind me how that song goes again.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
That was awful. That was just the worst. Come on, you could do better.
Remind me how that song goes again.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Is that the best you can do?
Damn, I'm not sure.
Go on, give it another try. Think of the children.
Remind me how that song goes again.
Okay, high, middle, high, and then low.
Nothing. That was correct, wasn't it? It sounded correct to my ears.
That was, serviceable. So,
Maybe I need to do it louder.
I don't think... Wait, there was something else. When April passed through here, she had some sort of, egg.
Egg.
A magic egg. It must still be down here somewhere. Unless someone's stolen it, which is quite possible. It was a while ago.
How would a magic egg help?
How can a magic egg not help? Come on, look for it.
This is ridiculous. I feel ridiculous.
I don't blame you, but we need the magic egg.
Once were barrels, probably for beer or wine. Once were barrels, probably for beer or wine.
I assume it's probably back here, maybe inside the machine. No. There. Wait, what's this?
Tools, rusted through and quite useless.
I'm assuming in here, maybe.
From the label, I'd say this probably held liquor once. A sad sack. Flour, maybe. They were probably used to hang salted meats. Marcurians may fall short in many areas, but their salted meats are spectacular.
Oh yeah, this did used to be a bar. That would make sense. They didn't look like meat hooks. I mean, this one looks like a meat hook, but the rest of them look kind of different, I would assume.
Ale casks, most likely. Now this is the stuff. Real Southlands wines. None of that Northland swill they serve in most taverns. I'd be embarrassed to even call it wine. From the label, I'd say this probably held liquor once. Ale casks, most likely. A sad sack. Flour, maybe.
Oh, what's that?
It's quiet out here. Most of the revelers are celebrating in the town squares or indoors. Crow-sized, not man-sized.
Found anything yet? It's a sizable, egg-shaped thing, magical in appearance.
I cannot squeeze through there no matter how hard I try.
But I see no eggs.
They were probably used to hang salted meats. Marcurians may fall short in many areas, but there's... What a tragic fate for a lovely chandelier. This tavern must have looked grand back in the day.
And you shut it down.
Once were barrels, probably for beer or wine.
You should have known what it looked like, considering you shut it down, or do you just not remember? That's the real question. Is that...
I'll have to come back here after tonight to rescue these fine bottles from decay and obscurity.
Damn it, Keon.
Ale casks, most likely.
I figured maybe they'd be inside one of those, but I can't break them by the looks of it. Oh, God.
There's
Okay.
something odd about that lamp. It doesn't match the rest of the decor.
Yeah, it looks like an egg.
That's not an ordinary lantern. What's this? Some sort of egg? The goddess smiles on me tonight. I'll just need to be careful. Ah, shadow. There, got it. This certainly looks like a magic egg, whatever its true purpose. Hopefully, it'll help me.
You know, considering Crow knows what it looks like and the hole's that big, you could have came back and showed me.
I will not fit.
I guess it could be a dragon's egg. I mean, I don't know if dragons lay eggs or what they would look like, but I imagine they'd look something like that egg.
Oh, you know what I should do? Use it on the hole. There we go.
Hey, whoa, what did you do?
I used the egg. Weren't you watching?
No. But see, I told you, the magic egg helped. I guess you needed a magic item because you were so thoroughly unmagical. Me? I'm a magic bird. I'm my own, magic egg. No props needed. And now there are magic symbols. Cool. Well, good luck with that.
Remind me how that song goes again. Remind me how that song goes again.
No, I know the song, but how do I do it? Oh, I have to press the oh, fuck.
Remind me how that song goes again.
Okay, I got that. What is this? This, and this. No, actually, I think I got that backwards. So it would have been this, and then this. There we go. Ooh. Alrighty then.
Nice work, big guy. And nice work, me.
Onwards, bird.
Crow. How hard is it to get that one right? Crow.
I have a bad memory, especially for names, and even I know Crow. Come on, man. He literally is a crow named Crow. It's not that difficult. Kian. Alright, what's going on here? Where the hell is this at? Oh, hi you, Mr. Spooky. Nothing to say, huh?
There used to be a lot of these creatures down here, grubbers, but they've all vanished. I don't know where they could have gone. They wouldn't really fit in upstairs, especially not with the, those new guidelines vis-a-vis magicals. So what we're looking for is right there. A floaty thing, what you can row in?
Boat?
That's it!
How the hell did they get a boat down here?
Row, row, row your boat gently across the deep, dark, eldritch subterranean lake filled with all kinds of ancient, tentacly weirdness and sleeping gods.
Please, bird. Silence.
Crow! And I'm just trying to lighten the mood, big guy. You need to laugh more.
I laugh when it's appropriate to do so.
Do
Show
you?
me.
What? No. I won't perform for you like a trained ape man.
Come on, you can do it. It's easy. Like this.
Oh, God.
See? Open your mouth, smile, push air through. I mean, I have a beak. I don't know how it works for you humans, but if I was going to guess,
Ha!
the entrance to the tower lies on the other shore. So unless you're planning on swimming,
But I want to hear him laugh.
Ha ha!
Huh?
That's sad. Frankly, that was disturbing. Please don't ever do that again.
You have my word.
Good. So, I would strongly advise against swimming. There are nasty things in those waters. Slimy, tentacly, unpleasantly eldritch things.
So what's that over there? Looks like a temple gate. He was gonna say something about April Ryan and then it cut off for
Hello?
some reason.
Hello? Ground control to Major Tom? Weren't you in a rush?
Yes, kind of, but I'm looking around. Things are magical, damn it.
Did you and April ever hook up? You know, mate, copulate?
No. Bird, you need to learn common decency. And I am gay. I don't mate with women.
Interesting. I prefer females myself, but it's not like there's a lot of us around, whatever my species is. And as long as I'm not starting a family of my own, who cares, really? Although I would like to start a family, I'm getting on. It may not show, but I've plucked some gray feathers, and I can feel it in my wings. Most mornings, they're stiff as dry twigs. I won't be around forever. It would be nice with a young wife to take care of me in my twilight years, to regurgitate my food and care for our hatchlings. I'd like to pass down some of the wisdom I've acquired through my journeys across the world, and all the jokes.
I'm sure you'll meet the right bird. Someday. Soon.
I hope so. I really hope so.
You know, I recall Inu hinted at him being gay, but I didn't think they were like actually serious. Because the way they said it didn't seem like they were being serious. That's interesting. Alright. I mean, I'm not hating, I wouldn't have expected. Then again, how can one know? I don't know, I haven't played the previous games, and it sounded like he had, I don't know if you want to call it a possible romantic thing with the red-haired girl, but I guess it was more on her part than on his, but even so, I don't know. Well, that's unfortunate, because Inu, she's so awesome. Come on, man. I mean, I guess you're into what you're into, but it makes me sad because I don't see any romantic things happening between you and Inu then. That kind of disappoints me. Oh well. I mean, I didn't really anyway, because she seems like more of a side character, but she's such a likable character. I mean, some people might find her annoying, kind of like Crow. A lot of people might find Crow annoying, but I don't know. I find him entertaining, to say the least.
Here we are. This is it.
This is unbelievable. It's beautiful. My skin is tingling. There's a strange energy coming from that. These are dreams?
That swirling blue pillar? If you listen closely, you can hear them. Thousands of voices. It is beautiful. This place was built by the grubbers who lived down here as some sort of container to store dreams. And now the grubbers are mysteriously gone. There's probably some greater plot here that I cannot possibly wrap my little bird brain around. The tower's right above us.
They built the tower on top of this place. That can't be a coincidence.
Oh, speaking of coincidences, I remember the temple that used to be up there, before they tore it down, belonged to the Sentinel, the protectors of the balance. Nice place. Beautiful murals. Shame it got destroyed. And like I said, probably just a coincidence.
That's my way up.
I'll fly up and wait for you at the top. It'll take you a while to climb the whole way.
I'm not so sure about this, Kian. I don't know, man. I mean, I knew shit was dark, but it seems like they are using people's dreams as a power source or something. Doesn't seem that far-fetched or different from what's going on in Zoe's world. The dream machines. I wonder.
From the secret shadows of dawn, there's a darkness to disguise. The simple thought I recognize